Welcome back. Today, I want to talk about inflation because most people only think it destroys savings. Well, the truth is, it also destroys freedom. Your freedom to move, your freedom to choose where you live, where you bank, where you protect your family. So today, I want to talk about how something very few people understand, and that's why second passports or a legal residency is no longer just a luxury, but a real hedge against inflation and systematic risk. Because this is not just a theory, this is all happening as we speak. So, what is passport inflation? Just like currencies lose purchasing power, passports lose power too. Visa free access gets removed, taxes increase, capital control tighten, and travel restrictions are expanded, all while banking compliance becomes a little bit more aggressive every single day. So your passport is a financial asset, and like many assets, it can be diluted. If you have one passport, you're fully exposed to that country's political decisions, debt levels, and monetary policies. This is a concentration risk. Citizenship versus residency. Not everybody needs a second passport immediately. Sometimes residency is enough. Residency allows you to live, work, bank, and operate legally in another jurisdiction, while citizenship gives you a more permanent stability, as in rights, voting power, and irrevocable legal status in most cases. Think of residency as renting insurance policies, while citizenship is more like owning it outright. And the right structure depends on your net worth, your lifestyle, your business exposure, and your family planning. There's no there's not one size fits all type of answer. So why do Plan B passports matter now? Well, governments worldwide are facing massive debt, aging populations, and shrinking tax bases. So what do they do next? They tax harder. They regulate tighter. They monitor more. History is clear. When governments run out of money, mobility becomes restricted. A Plan B passport or residency gives you an opportunity. It gives you leverage. It gives you exits. Just like gold protects against currency debasement, global mobility protects against political and regulatory debasement. Let's look at some real world examples. We see this every single year, where countries close programs with no warning, visa free access gets suspended overnight, and tax rules are changing retroactively. People who've acted early have options, while people who have waited are stuck. Because the cost of a Plan B is fixed, but the cost of not having one is unlimited. Who should consider this? Well, if you run an online business, if you hold assets outside of your home country, or if you have a family, if you value privacy and flexibility, if you understand that the world is fragmenting, not globalizing, then maybe this is a conversation that applies to you. Because this is not about escaping. This is more about positioning. So, in closing, you can say that the wealthy don't wait for permission. They prepare. Citizenship diversification is not about fear, it's about foresight. Your passport is either a cage or a key. The choice is yours. Now, if you want to understand more about the options that exist legally and ethically, and which jurisdictions actually make sense for you today, well, that's exactly what we do at Wealth and Rich. So subscribe, like, and share this video with someone who you think that inflation is only about prices. On to the next one. Stay healthy, wealthy, and wise. Cheers.